Accolade. A tangible symbol signifying approval or distinction.
Acrimony.
A rough and bitter manner.
Angst.
An acute but unspecific feeling of anxiety.
Anomaly.
Deviation from the normal or common order, form, or rule.
Antidote.
A remedy that stops or controls the effects of a poison.
Avant-garde.
Radically new or original.
Baroque.
Relating to an elaborately ornamented style of art and music.
Bona fide.
Not counterfeit or copied.
Boondoggle.
Work of little or no value done merely to look busy.
Bourgeois.
Being of the property-owning class.
Bravado.
A swaggering show of courage.
Brogue.
A thick and heavy shoe.
Brusque.
Rudely abrupt or blunt in speech or manner.
Byzantine.
Of or relating to or characteristic of the Byzantine Empire or the ancient city of Byzantium.
Cacophony.
Loud, confusing, disagreeable sounds.
Camaraderie.
The quality of affording easy familiarity and sociability.
Capricious.
Determined by chance or impulse rather than by necessity.
Carte blanche.
Complete freedom or authority to act.
Caustic.
Capable of destroying or eating away by chemical action.
Charisma.
Personal attractiveness that enables you to influence others.
Cloying.
Overly sweet.
Deja vu.
The experience of thinking a new situation already occurred.
Dichotomy.
A classification into two opposed parts or subclasses.
Dilettante.
An amateur engaging in an activity without serious intention.
Disheveled.
In disarray, extremely disorderly.
Élan.
Enthusiastic and assured vigor and liveliness.
Ennui.
The feeling of being bored by something tedious.
Epitome.
A standard or typical example.
Equanimity.
Steadiness of mind under stress.
Equivocate.
Be deliberately ambiguous or unclear.
Esoteric.
Understandable only by an enlightened inner circle.
Euphemism.
An inoffensive expression substituted for an offensive one.
Fait accompli.
An irreversible accomplishment.
Fastidious.
Giving careful attention to detail.
Faux pas.
A socially awkward or tactless act.
Fiasco.
A complete failure or collapse.
Finagle.
Achieve something by means of trickery or devious methods.
Freudian slip.
A slip-up that, according to Sigmund Freud, results from the operation of unconscious wishes or conflicts and can reveal unconscious processes in normal healthy individuals.
Glib.
Artfully persuasive in speech.
Gregarious.
Temperamentally seeking and enjoying the company of others.
Harbinger.
Something indicating the approach of something or someone.
Hedonist.
Someone motivated by desires for sensual pleasures.
Heresy.
A belief that rejects the orthodox tenets of a religion.
Idiosyncratic.
Peculiar to the individual.
Idyllic.
Charmingly simple and serene.
Indelicate.
Slightly indecent, offensive, or improper.
Infinitesimal.
Immeasurably small.
Insidious.
Working or spreading in a hidden and usually injurious way.
Junket.
Dessert made of sweetened milk coagulated with rennet.
Kitsch.
Excessively garish or sentimental art.
Litany.
Any long and tedious address or recital.
Lurid.
Glaringly vivid and graphic, marked by sensationalism.
Machiavellian.
Of or relating to immoral or conniving political principles.
Malaise.
A general feeling of discomfort, uneasiness, or depression.
Mailing.
Avoid responsibilities and duties, often by faking illness.
Mantra.
A sacred utterance or poetic hymn in Vedism.
Maudlin.
Effusively or insincerely emotional.
Mercenary.
A person hired to fight for another country than their own.
Minimalist.
A conservative advocating only minor reforms in government.
Misnomer.
An incorrect or unsuitable name.
Narcissist.
Someone who is excessively self-centered.
Nirvana.
The beatitude that transcends the cycle of reincarnation.
Non sequitur.
A reply that has no relevance to what preceded it.
Nouveau-riche.
Characteristic of someone who has risen economically or socially but lacks the social skills appropriate for this new position.
Oblivion.
The state of being disregarded or forgotten.
Ogle.
Stare or look at, especially with amorous intentions.
Ostentatious.
Intended to attract notice and impress others.
Ostracize.
Expel from a community or group.
Panacea.
Hypothetical remedy for all ills or diseases.
Paradox.
A statement that contradicts itself.
Peevish.
Easily irritated or annoyed.
Perfunctory.
Hasty and without attention to detail, not thorough.
Philistine.
A person who is uninterested in intellectual pursuits.
Precocious.
Characterized by exceptionally early development.
Propriety.
Correct behavior.
Quid pro quo.
Something given in exchange for something else.
Quintessential.
Representing the perfect example of a class or quality.
Red herring.
Something intended to distract attention from the main issue.
Revel.
Take delight in.
Rhetoric.
Study of the technique for using language effectively.
Scintillating.
Having brief brilliant points or flashes of light.
Spartan.
Unsparing and uncompromising in discipline or judgment.
Stigma.
A symbol of disgrace or infamy.
Stoic.
Seeming unaffected by pleasure or pain, impassive.
Suave.
Having a sophisticated charm.
Svengali.
Someone, usually maleficent, who tries to persuade or force another person to do his bidding.
Sycophant.
A person who tries to please someone to gain an advantage.
Teetotaler.
Someone who abstains from drinking alcoholic beverages.
Tête-à-tête.
A private conversation between two people.
Tirade.
A speech of violent denunciation.
Tryst.
A secret rendezvous, especially a romantic one.
Ubiquitous.
Being present everywhere at once.
Unrequited.
Not returned in kind.
Untenable.
Incapable of being defended or justified.
Vicarious.
Experienced at second hand.
Vile.
Morally reprehensible.
Waft.
A long flag, often tapering.
White elephant.
A valuable possession whose upkeep is excessively expensive.
Zealous.
Marked by active interest and enthusiasm.